Hello there, and welcome to my third devlog, my first Unreal project, Heaven's Wait, a Dark Souls and Only Up hybrid. Over the last month, I've been working on making a platforming section, using a lot of the Boolean tool to carve out unique shapes. I also downloaded a lava material to replace the orange death tiles I'd set up. One problem I discovered when making these complex shapes in the world is then trying to create collisions that weren't whack. I did this by manually adding blocking volumes and adjusting them to fit the shape I needed. Quite time consuming, but does mean you can get the exact collision you want, which is quite important for a platforming section like this. Not everything went to plan this month, however. With this game, a kick attack with a knockback would obviously synergize very well, but I can't work out how to stop my character's feet from sticking to the ground. So far, all I've achieved is this butt wiggle. Perhaps this could be a butt bash attack that knocks enemies off the side instead, but it's not quite what I have in mind. I also zhuzhed up the combat a little bit, using some bass Niagara effects, as well as downloading some sword clinking sound effects from Fab, and I recorded myself doing some grunts and put all these things together. I think the combat looks a lot better than it used to be. It's quite an upgrade, I think. Really, it actually feels more like an actual game rather than just me messing around with Unreal Engine. The next thing I added was an inbuilt speedrun timer feature. I envisaged this being unlocked after you complete the game for the first time, but it would give the game inbuilt replayability. I could also build the game around what speedrunners would want, which would also synergize well with the amount of content that I could create as a solo dev. If the game is intended to be replayed, I can focus on quality more than quantity. Lastly, I was working on making a simple boss to finish off this devlog. I got my wife to do some voice lines and added some UI elements, a boss health bar, the boss name and damage numbers. This boss should work as the base of future humanoid bosses as well, which is nice. I even made a variable, or some variables like damage, health and boss name that instance editable, so I can easily add new humanoid bosses around the level as I see fit. And that's pretty much it, really. What exactly I'm going to do next, I'm not sure. I want to create a bow that can knock enemies off the side with a headshot, and I want to add an obstacle section that can create some funny ragdoll deaths, but we'll see what I actually end up creating in Devlog 4. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed and want to help this project build some momentum, then like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Cheerio.